if men were more present during labor and in the delivery rooms, I think they will be more supportive and empathetic during the postpartum period if they witness actually what goes on with their women. Hi, my name is Kibali, your birth coach, your doula, and your maternal health ambassador. And today we're just going to be talking about how we can involve men more in the delivery room, in the labor ward, and how men can be more supportive to their women. And let me tell you something, these women, they don't remember even the contractions. They won't remember the pain and everything else. Actually, when the baby cries, yeah, yeah, all the pain disappears. She will not remember the pain so much. But let me tell you, a woman will always remember who held their hand in the delivery ward during labor, who rubbed their back, who was more supportive and who was more present. She will remember the people who are there. And as her boyfriend, as her husband, as her partner, you have to be her teammate during labor and delivery and postpartum. You actually have to be there. And I think the problem is that most men are not attending to their women during labor. You're not really actually present in the labor ward and the delivery rooms, so you really don't know what goes on. And after your woman has given birth, you really have a difficult time to empathize with her. I'm telling you, there's something about the labor ward that changes the perspective of a man, especially towards the partner, the woman. There's even more respect, because let me tell you, if you really experience your woman giving birth and all the pain and then the delivery, let me tell you, no man in his sanity will even ask the woman to do house chores. No man will tell the woman, prepare me some supper, or even ask for absurd things. I think the problem is that men are not being involved. And it's not only the men's fault. There are women who are always like, man, I don't need my husband present. I don't need them to be here. I think they can just come later on. You're not doing justice to this man. I think both men should be present. I think men should be more involved, especially during labor and delivery. And I'm telling you, if men are not being involved, there is a huge gap, especially for young moms and even the teenage moms. Because then again, let's say you were just at work and you came to the hospital, your wife just did a cesarean section, you were not present, or your wife just delivered, you are not present. You just come, you receive your son. Oh my gosh, you gave birth to a son. You gave birth, you and who? We pushed baby number 2 and you were not there. Were you there pushing? Anyways, on a side note, like, you can't just come after everything has happened and receive the baby and say, oh, let's go home, now your work is done, now my work begins here. Your work does not begin when the baby is born. Your work begins from the time this woman is pregnant. You have to provide support, emotional support during pregnancy, during labor. Actually, you have to be there during labor. You actually have to see what goes on with these women. Then you have to be there during postpartum. And you cannot really be there. You can't really be as much supportive during postpartum if you really didn't see what this woman went through during birth and delivery. And I'm just here to encourage women to encourage their husbands and boyfriends to be more present during labor and delivery. I know there are circumstances when you can't make it, but you have to at least empathize and know what really goes down there. You really have to be so supportive. You can hire her a doula, you can do something else, but she has to feel you emotionally. Yeah? This is really going to determine how you treat her in the postpartum time. And it just comes naturally when you really see your woman going through this. I was speaking to my friend the other day. She just gave birth and she was talking about how her husband was really present when she was giving birth. And when they went home, this man, he has never asked her to change the baby, to do any house chores, all the way, like, she's still postpartum, because this man really saw what this woman went through. And I'm telling you, like, if these men actually see, if they are more involved, because there's nothing to be scared about. You can't just say, oh, I'm scared of blood, I can't be in the hospital. Like, this is a teamwork. Her giving birth, it's teamwork. She's also scared of blood, but she gets to be the one to carry the child. So you actually have to face your fears and be more present and supportive in the delivery rooms, during labor, emotionally. Just be present. Show her that you're here. It really makes a difference, because at the end of the day, who you marry matters, and who works with you during pregnancy. How you treat a woman during pregnancy matters. And a woman who's not treated right during pregnancy and delivery, they develop postpartum depression or even psychosis. And these women tend to even hate pregnancy. They come here on TikTok or social media and be like, you want to give birth? What would you? This is so hard. Me, I wouldn't advise you to give birth. It's because they didn't receive enough support, so they're just sipping out the negative energy to other women, which is so wrong. If only women were treated with more support, they would give more positive birth stories. I'm telling you, this is something so real and achievable, very tangible if we work together to involve both the men, the family, and the women, especially the men. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Cheers.